Hello everyone, I'm Jodylynn and welcome to Aging Naturally, where we talk about non-invasive better aging solutions for the mature skin. I always talk about anti-aging, and I like to say better aging devices on my channel and how we can keep the skin looking youthful and healthy. I am actually talking to you today about your scalp being super healthy, which is going to make your hair really healthy as well. I know that many of my viewers suffer from thinning hair. As we age, that happens if you're going through perimenopause, menopause, postmenopausal, it can happen where our hair actually starts to thin out. And this can be a great tool that is affordable. I think that the Hair Max is almost $800, and that's a laser type treatment therapy. From my understanding, it does work. This is a fraction of the cost. And if you don't have any of those problems at all, but you're just finding that your hair is just kind of dull, lifeless, this is wonderful. This is actually the Laduora Duo, and it uses, what's super cool about this is it uses those same technologies that I talk about on my channel. It uses LED light therapy, microcurrent, sonic vibration, therapeutic heat, which we're all going to get into. So all of those things that I talk about for anti-aging, they use in this device, which is really interesting. The Duo is the world's first pod-based hair and scalp care device, and what you do is you actually use one of these pods. So these pods come out and there are these essential oils in these pods. And you're going to use this device to help penetrate those oils into the scalp. Now, I'll be honest, when they reached out to me and they told me about this device and if I wanted to try it, I was like, I don't know. It's probably a whole subscription thing, and this is probably, going to be a pain in the hiney that you're going to have to purchase them consistently all the time, and they're probably going to be full of waste and just this whole thing. So I asked them a bunch of questions, and it's actually pretty nifty. Pods actually have essential oils, and I'm going to talk about them in just a minute, but they do last anywhere from 12 to 15 treatments. And I have been using this for a long time. Gosh, I'm going to say about 6 to 7 weeks now. And I still have quite a lot left. And I was using it every day for the first month, and now I'm actually gone down to 3 days a week. And I still have probably a third of it left. These pods are cruelty-free, vegan, silicone-free, if that is anything that you are being mindful of. They are also recyclable. Laduora has a whole program on how you can actually recycle these. And what they do is that if you save 10 of these and send them to the company, they will give you a packet of free pods. Keeping your scalp super healthy is going to keep your hair follicles healthy. I love this quote. This made so much sense to me. But think of your scalp as kind of like the soil that plants, and your hair is like the plant that grows from the soil. So if it's bad soil, your plants are not going to grow as well. And it's the same thing with your scalp. So if your scalp is not healthy, your hair is not going to be healthy as well. It can look dull, dandruff, you can have all sorts of issues. Let me first talk to you about the different, how this kind of works in the system. First of all, there are 3 different modes. So when you turn it on, hold it a couple of seconds to turn it on. Down here at the bottom, it'll tell you kind of the different levels. So if you press it once, you've got the white, which is actually the gentle mode, and then you've got the green, which is the balance mode, and then you've got the boost, which is the blue mode. I'm going to tell you a little bit about each mode when I'm talking about what this little handy dandy thing does. It has 30 medical grade red light therapy bulbs. So the red light therapy is going to energize the hair follicles, revitalize the hair while promoting healthy hair and growth. The red light therapy is on all 3 modes. Now, there is also microcurrent, and we know that microcurrent helps to lift and tone the face. I love microcurrent. Microcurrent is also great for penetrating products into the skin. It also stimulates dormant hair follicle. I know many of us, if you're a microcurrent user, you know that if you use it on a high intensity, that sometimes you can feel kind of some stimulation. I did not feel any stimulation like muscle stimulation or contraction in the scalp. So I want you to know that, because I can already see people like, nah, you're not going to feel that. However, what you will feel is a nice massage, because it does use sonic vibration. It uses ultrasonic waves that is going to give this very soothing head massage, which we know is so wonderful. And it really does provide a really nice kind of vibration on the scalp that is very warming and relaxing. And it also is getting, you know, blood flowing and circulation and oxygen in that area as well for overall scalp health. Depending on the mode that you are in, it will vibrate up to 5,000 to 7,000 pulsations per minute. It is also going to have a therapeutic warmth. So it's just a very soothing, it's 108 degrees. It's just like with that combined with the sonic vibration makes the whole treatment just really amazing on the scalp. It's just this warm, very massage therapeutic treatment that is just lovely. What's really interesting, I think a lot of people, this is actually for all skin hair types. And you'd think that maybe it wouldn't work with oily hair because these are essential oils that are in the pods, but that's not the case at all. So I'm going to talk about that in just a minute, but let's talk about the different types of pods that you can purchase. The one that I've been using is actually the Balance Duo. You actually get 2 pods in here that are going to last you probably about a good 3 to 4 months. You can use them up to 3 times a week for a month, and then you can go down to maintenance for 1 time a week. If you're using the Awaken pod for hair growth, I would use it daily for at least a good month, and then go to 3 to 4 times maybe a week for a good 4 months, because you are trying to really regrow that hair. You're going to start seeing your hair look a lot better just after 1 treatment. You're going to start seeing hair growth, I'd say about a good 5 to 6 weeks. After about 4 months, you're really going to see some really amazing results. Both pod systems keep the scalp healthy. One is more towards thinning hair and one is more towards moisturizing overall hair health. I'm going to list the ingredients in the Balance Duo pod, and I'm going to list them here. That is what I have actually been using. I don't have a problem with thinning hair at this moment. I hope but if it does, I will definitely be starting to use the Awaken. I have noticed that after using the Balance Duo that I'm getting all of these like little new hairs. Like if you can see that. And I think that has a lot to do with my scalp is becoming more healthy. So I'm getting some additional growth. Let's talk about the Awaken Duo. This is going to be designed for those people that have more thinning hair. Let's talk about really quickly why women even lose hair. There's so many factors on why us women can lose hair, right? It can be medications that we're using. It could be some sort of treatments that we're doing like chemotherapy. It could be a bad diet, environmental factors, stress, and of course, menopause. When we're going through our menopause, we're losing our levels of estrogen and progesterone are actually decreasing. During this time, the hair follicles can shrink, which means that your hair growth is going to grow in a lot more slowly, and it can also easily fall out. It's going to have a cooling blend of peppermint, tea tree oil, aloe vera. That's going to help alleviate scalp irritation while promoting healthy hair growth. Check out the before and afters on their website. I'm going to show you some here. They're really impressive. And also I know that Trina at Beauty Beyond 40, she's been using it because she's been having thinning hair in this area. She's been really loving the device. So I will link that as well because she does a before and after and she has seen hair growth. So just kind of keep that in mind as well. I do the 5-minute treatment. I notice my hair is immediately a lot more soft, healthy looking just after the treatment. I'm going to insert a before and after here. Let's talk about how you use it. It's 5 minutes. Pick the mode that you want, and you're going to start at this top of the scalp, and you're going to want to move very slowly all the way back to the head. And you're doing that all around the head, and then you can definitely bring it all the way down. That's what I kind of like to do. I kind of like to do that, and then I go back and I kind of bring it down to the ends. And then what you do is you're then going to do it this way. It's that simple. And of course, bringing it down. 5-minute treatment. It's really that simple. You can use this on dry or wet hair, so it just really depends on your preference. I love using this on dry hair, and I actually do it right before I go to bed. And the reason is because I live in the desert and I have actually more dry hair, and I love the essential oils in here, and it makes my hair just look absolutely beautiful. I don't even use any hair masks anymore. I'm only just using this 3 times a week. So that's how I've been using it, and I love how healthy my hair looks. This has been wonderful. I've been absolutely loving this. I will link all product description and information obviously in the product description below. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please go ahead and give it a like. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you do not miss my upcoming videos. Until next time.